What's going on, Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, returning once more to bring you all a NASCAR Diecast review on Denny Hamlin's final FedEx car from the year 2024, as it says here on the box, for Joe Gibbs Racing and the beautiful Toyota Camry mold that we got for the 2024 lineup. And you guys can see right here, this is pretty cool, a very special diecast indeed that I got from my good buddies at Mead Motorsports for my latest Daytona 500 haul. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun filming that, but this one is going to be a very special car to review since, like I said, the final FedEx car that we got in the palm of our hands. And you know what, guys? Let's start the unboxing and the official diecast review of Denny Hamlin's FedEx car from 2024. And alrighty, folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and my God, guys, what an awesome looking paint scheme that we got right here for the one and only Denny Hamlin. And like I said, the introduction, guys, this is the final time we are going to be seeing the FedEx sponsorship in the palm of my hands and also for the NASCAR Cup Series. But it's been such an iconic ride for Denny Hamlin. I mean, think about it. Yeah, he never won the championship in this sponsor or with this team just quite yet. But I know the days are starting to outnumber with Denny Hamlin. But shout out to anybody who is a big Denny Hamlin fan. I mean, heck, if Denny Delivers is watching this, then I think we're going to be expecting a name change for that YouTuber pretty soon, since what is he actually delivering? Like haircuts? Or, you know, is Interstate Battery still even sponsoring him? But yeah, guys, I really do. I think this is so far one of the best looking schemes that we got on this Toyota Camry mold, which if you guys are also looking forward to another Denny Hamlin diecast review, I did recently review his Sport Clips car from the Winter Circle line. So, but yeah, this is so cool, guys. I just love the different gradients that we got. It does kind of remind me of like the old FedEx Express cars that we used to have back in diecast form. But it's giving you guys a nice little 360 view of this car, as yeah, this is the one and only time we are going to see the FedEx car on this Toyota Camry mold from 2024, because when we got to the comparison of this car, as I'm showing you guys underneath, which was made by the EL factory, we'll be looking at those fine details of the 2022 and 2023 car momentarily. But yeah, you see Denny Hamlin's name and the Mobile One sponsorship, with also a little bit of the side skirts or the rocker arms cut out. You can also see they also added where the air vent detail is with the exhaust port. So some nice little features. Yeah, that's pretty cool that they every Toyota diecast has that Mobile One branding. But this does also have the black interiors, which are standard for the Gold Series. The non-rubber tires, which I still wish that was a thing. But we got those nice little gunmetal rims, so you can't go wrong with that. Some people do like this paint scheme. Some people think it's a little more simplified compared to his 2023 and 2022 car. But man, I can't get enough of that front end. I know I keep going back to this front end, and then we get the hood levers, or as I like to call them, the fish gills on these diecast. Nice little red Toyota logo right there in the background. I forgot to mention as well, they do add the details where it comes to the shading, I guess, for the front windshields and also the back with Denny Hamlin's name, and a little bit of a white paint chip, because, you know, it's not lino quality without at least a paint chip. But yeah, I really do love the look on this. The back end looks like it's a little cockeyed, or I don't know. I'm trying to see, as I know my the whiteness on this car is trying to overexpose, as we got a little bit of oh no, I thought the decal was like crooked, but no, that's just part of the paint scheme from what I see. Yeah, it's like that on both sides. Yeah, and you see Toyota branding. Just yeah, you gotta love these Toyota Camry diecast, and I think Denny Hamlin and FedEx did a really good job, as we got a little bit of a white outline right here, so the decal, it's a little sloppy on this side. And heck, this might be a race version, guys. Look at this, we got some orange specs. I mean, my God, as long as the car's not painted orange, am I right? But Lionel did a really good job with the gradient on this. And if you guys were wondering when was the last time he drove this iconic FedEx car, it was actually at Phoenix. So, you know, we actually had a nice, good final goodbye. But it's kind of odd that this is the only FedEx car that was produced in the 1/64 scale from last year. Because we had, I remember in 2023, if you guys don't know, I already reviewed his Daytona 500 car from 2023, where it was like the 50th anniversary. But, you know, we had the FedEx Cares car, and we had a few other various paint schemes. They kind of followed this. FedEx was kind of following that same model, like what his other sponsor that's unfortunately not with us anymore, Mavis. They changed their paint scheme up every time they won. FedEx was able to change up their paint scheme, which is pretty cool. But now I think it's only appropriate for me to showcase now the side-by-side comparison of this FedEx Toyota Camry car with another one. And it is one I already showcased many times before, but it is the FedEx Express car from 2022. And I think this is the first time actually ever we no longer actually have like we just have the FedEx branding. Like they used to have FedEx Express, Freight, Office. God, I do miss those cars. Really do. I kind of wish Denny Hamlin would have done a throwback on some of those cars. But hey, the closest one we got was when he did a throwback to his 2016 Daytona 500 win. And all those diecasts I've mentioned, I have done a review on. So just look up on my YouTube channel. I've reviewed so many Denny Hamlin FedEx cars. But I want to hear your guys' comments, thoughts below, as we're seeing a lot of inverted colors on this car, which don't get me wrong, I do like the purple number, but just this brings back so much memories. That's the Denny Hamlin color and font that I remember when he first started in NASCAR, like around 2005, 2006-ish. It's amazing like how long he has been in NASCAR, and he has just been so close to win a championship. But hey, the guy can definitely win Daytona races. I can tell you that. I mean, being a 3-time Daytona 500 champion. William Byron, you're next, buddy. But yeah, I want to hear your guys' comments below. Like, which FedEx car has been your favorites out of all the generations we had, since this is definitely going to be a sad one to see it go, since it's so iconic. But, props to FedEx for, standing with Denny Hamlin for so long. But, unfortunately, that's just business, man. But I want to hear your guys' comments, thoughts below, as this is going to wrap up the diecast review of Denny Hamlin's 2024 FedEx Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. Comment, subscribe. This has been OBB, the diecast news guy, and I guess I'm going to deliver my way out to the next diecast review.